Cementing their solidarity, Cuba has a decades-long friendship with Africa, and the continent is committed to the Cuban Revolution and liberation, and the struggle against imperialism.
The long-standing struggle of the Cuban people against imperial aggression remains a key political and moral battle for all progressive forces of the world. The Cuban struggle has stood out in history as the most enduring self-defense by the small island nation against the pressure of a superpower whose singular goal has been to force the proud Cuban people to give up their sovereignty and to give up their freedom.
Us to reach new heights, and particularly the young Cuban trained doctors will play a major role in mobilizing our populations to end the blockade, to get out of Guantanamo, to get Cuba off the list of terrorist supporting states.
Cuba remains hopeful of greater global participation and is grateful for the support and bond it has with Africa.
As we approach 30 years of diplomatic relations between South Africa and Cuba, which we will reach next May, we can affirm that they are an example of the friendship and solidarity that we want between our peoples, in which there have been many signs of mutual support and collaboration. Some people are ready to resist the imperialist blockade for as many years as necessary and to win.
Woo! ANC Deputy President Paul Mashatile thanked Cuba for its continuous support of Africa, especially in the education sector.
A significant number of young individuals from South Africa has received education and training in Cuba and in Cuban education institutions. Some are still training there as we speak. Some have graduated, they are doctors, engineers, etc. We are grateful to Cuba for that, and we are going to continue working with Cuba in this regard and increase the number of young people who should go to Cuba for training, because you offer the best training.
Calls for peace in the Middle East and Western Sahara were echoed. The conference ends on Wednesday. Dumela Machoho, SABC News, White River.